Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to an episode of the Los Angeles Angels rebuild here on MLB The Show 25. And welcome officially to the World Series. That is right. The boys are here. It's been a long journey. It's been a roller coaster of emotions to get to where we are right now. But the boys are here for the first time since they won it all back in, what was that, 2002? I think it was. I think that's when they won the World Series with like Jared Weaver and all those kind of guys on the team back in the good old days. So we are here trying to get Mike Trout a World Series ring so that he can retire as officially the greatest of all time. We know that there's going to be hot debates about whether or not Mike Trout in real life is going to retire as one of the greatest to ever play baseball because he didn't have the postseason success that maybe some other of the people had, like Shohei Ohtani has had. So, his former teammate, by the way. But in our universe, Mike Trout has erased that. He has had a lot more postseason success. If we go to our GM goals, last year alone, he made it all the way to the ALDS, which is farther than he made it in his real life career, which is only 3 games in the wild card. Now, in year number 3, not only has he made it past the ALDS to the ALCS, but he's made it past that all the way to play in a World Series. For the first time ever, Mike Trout will play in a World Series. And it's not like Mike Trout has just been along for the ride. He has been one of the more important people to get us to this point in the first place. Especially the series against the Yankees in the ALDS. I mean, look at these averages he was having. Look at these home run numbers he had. Look at the impact that he had in these games. Mike Trout was a massive, massive component to get us to this spot that we're in. Now, he's not the only person to get us here. Kyle Schwarber's been big. Devers has been big. Rengifo's been big. Cruz has been. This entire team has been big, getting us to this point. The one point of contention that I have, the one little hiccup that I have, the pitching staff I have not been able to trust. It's honestly been kind of crazy, the fact that we've even gotten to this point with the way the pitching staff has played over the playoffs so far. We have to take on the Dodgers. They're the number 1 team in baseball in terms of the National League. I don't actually, are they the number 1 team overall in baseball? What's their record? 99 wins is the best in baseball overall wise. So, or overall both leagues. So they are the best overall seed in baseball. And they didn't really have that much trouble in their playoff run. It looks like they went 3-2 in the DS against the Giants. They went 4-2 against the Brewers in the CS, and now they get here. So we are more battle tested than them. They didn't have to go through the wild card. They haven't had as much drama as we've had. All of our series have gone the distance, and we've come away as the miracle cardiac team each and every time. And now it's finally time to play the World Series against former LA Angel Shohei Ohtani. He will be on the mound. It looks like he's had a monster postseason, which is not necessarily reassuring considering our staff has been abysmal. I don't know who's going to get the ball in game number 1. I haven't fully decided yet. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter because they're all probably going to simulate very badly. It's probably just going to be Mackenzie Gore, I would guess. But we really, really need a good postseason. Now, if you're not familiar with how the postseason works in this series, we quick manage every single game. And if we need to jump in and help the squad out, we certainly will jump in and do that. But hopefully that doesn't have to happen. Although it has happened each and every episode in the postseason so far where we've had to jump in and help the team out and get some wins, or at least try to get some wins. But we do quick manage each game. Game number 1 on the road, technically on the road. We're still in Los Angeles at the end of the day. But on the road in Dodger Ballpark. Dodger Stadium, I guess. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. The World Series is here. If you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe channel, and join the Juice Club. And it looks like Mackenzie Gore is still not ready to go from last game he pitched. Okay, so that throws into question who's going to get start in game number 1. Is it going to be Tanner Beebe or Tanner Bybee? He is the defending Cy Young winner, but he just has not pitched very well in the postseason. I mean, look at these 3 games. He pitched in each and every, or at least he pitched in one game of each series, and he has not pitched well in any of them. It's a little concerning. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to give him the ball in game number 1 of the World Series. I mean, look at that look at that roster for the Dodgers. They have 2 99 overalls back to back in Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani. This is going to get ugly. I have a bad feeling. If the bats don't show up early in these games against the Dodgers, I don't think we're going to win these games. But we can try. Nobody thought we'd get here in the first place, and now we're here. And Schwarber starts with an RBI double off of a Devers walk. Ohtani's getting lit up early. That's what we need to do. We need to attack Shohei Ohtani early and make them pull him. Never mind. Spencer Torkelson with a 2-run homer. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Why can I not trust Rojas with a single RBI scores? I said that weird. RBI single scores another run. Why can I not trust my pitching staff? I don't know what it is about my staff that just they don't know how to pitch. James Wood ties it with a 2-run homer. That's what I'm talking about. We need to counteract our bad pitching staff by having the bats wake up. And that's really the way we've gotten to this point in the first place. And they pulled Ohtani in the 5th. That's huge. Trout scores a run. It's 4-3. If we can get to their bullpen, we can win all of these games. Grand slam, Luis Renifo. Oh my God. He hit the salami. And they pull Dustin May immediately. Oh my God. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We just need the bats to work. Although Mookie hits a 2-run shot off for Tanner Bybee, and I'm going to pull him after this inning. He's not going to go any further. I thought I might be able to stretch out even more, but I can't do it. It's not good to do that. So we'll go with reliable Orion Kerkering. He's been huge in the postseason. Absolutely massive. And he gets us through the 8th. We will bring in Ryan Helsley, who has been a little shaky, but he gets the job done, and we win 8-5. Luis Renifo! Grand slam in the 6th. And we take game 1 on the road. Talk about a hot start. That's how you start a World Series right there. Game number 2. They've got Tyler Glasnow on the mound. Who's going to be on the mound for us? It's going to have to be... Is it going to be Tobias Myers? This is a wild starting rotation for the beginning of the World Series here, but I think it's going to be Tobias Myers. It's a little risky, but I want Mackenzie Gore and Luis Gil to get fully rested, get their stamina up all the way. Rojas with a triple is not ideal, but we are able to get out of that with no danger. That's huge. Come on, Tobias. Please. Please, Tobias. Bases are, or not bases loaded. It's actually runners in the corners, but we can't do anything with it. All right. Rojas is actually smoking the baseball right now. He's got a triple and a double. But it's hard to get base hits off of Glasnow, and the Fresh Prince, Will Smith, gets a solo shot off of Tobias Myers. The bats are not waking up here. It's a little dangerous. 1 run scored, Mookie Betts. 2 runs scored on Ohtani, and Tobias Myers' day is over. I probably let him go a little bit too long. But we cannot get to Glasnow. He's lighting us up. Solo shot Rojas. He's a single away from the cycle, which is just absolutely crazy. Rasmussen's getting hit around. I think we just have to let this one ride. Just take our loss on this one. 6-0. We can't seem to hit Glasnow, apparently. At least not for any damage. They've pulled him. That might be our chance, but nah. We get beat. Rojas absolutely cooked us. If he would have gotten another chance to get up to the plate, he might have had a cycle. We had no chance in that one. But we have 3 games. 3 games at home to get this advantage back in our favor. 3 games at home to get it back. And we have now our 2 highest overall pitchers back, full stamina, ready to go. Mackenzie Gore is going to get the ball in game 3, and we are going to try this. Here we go. It's not off to a good start. Rojas with a solo homer. Why can I not trust my pitchers? Solo homer by Will Smith. What is Mackenzie Gore doing? It's like he's a 7 overall. Big Christmas gets a 2-run homer off of Sasaki to tie it. But it's like Mackenzie Gore is like a 74 overall pitcher that I'm throwing out there. He's a 90 plus. I don't understand why he's struggling so much in the postseason. He killed it in the regular season. He had such a good year. 3-run score on a double from Moore. Edman has, oh my God, bro. Why can I not trust my starters? It's actually unbelievable. It's 9-3. Sam Bachman's getting shelled. I think we're going to have to chalk up game 3 to a loss. I mean, there's not really much else we can do. If we can't hit, we can't come back from this deficit. It's unbelievable. We're just going to have to let Uceda eat up some innings and get out of here. We do get one back with an RBI single from Schwarber. But it's a little too late. We can't do anything. You can't have back-to-back innings where you allow 5 runs and 4 runs. That's a recipe for a sweep. I don't know how we got game number 1, how we won that game, because the Dodgers are coming back in full force and are killing us, bro. We just don't have the pitching for this World Series. That's what I'm finding out right now. The hitting is good enough. We can win a World Series with the lineup that we have. The pitching, we need to have a hard look in the mirror in the offseason about our pitching staff. But we will take Luis Gil and have him go for game number 4. And hopefully someone can get hot at the plate. Cruz of the double. But we get a double and we can't do anything with it. 2-run homer from the man who wants it the most, Mike Trout. That's a great start. They already pulled their starter. A walk scores a run. It's 3-0. And Luis Gil has only allowed 2 hits so far. Triple from Trout. Mike Trout wants this so bad. John Kenzie scores him on a double. Luis is actually pitching really, really well. Another score. Zach Neto with an RBI double. And they put in Dustin May, who we rocked the last time he was out. I think I'm actually going to pull Luis and bring in Kerkering. Come on. Yes, Dustin May sucks. Get some more runs off him. It's 6-0. Kerkering, all you got to do is get to the end of the game. And he does. Trout with a home run and a triple, getting 2 RBIs to pull this series even at 2. Wow, Luis Gil had a really big game. But now we go right back to the uncertainty. It seems like Luis Gil is the only one I can trust. And that's not even saying that much. I can't give the ball to Bobby Miller. That is out the door. So basically we're down to 4 pitchers. I think I'm going to give it to Tanner Bybee. He's the defending Cy Young winner for a reason. He's got to pitch well. We're going up against Ohtani again. But last time we hit against Ohtani, we actually won the game. And Trout with a home run off of his former teammate. Mike Trout wants the World Series so bad. O'Neal Cruz RBI double. Devers with an RBI single. We're hitting Ohtani, which is something I never thought I'd say. But 2-run score to get the Dodgers back in the game. Runner thrown out. They pulled Ohtani. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to pull Tanner Bybee. Just wasn't gonna work. Come on. Rasmussen, just eat some innings, man. Eat some innings. I'd love some insurance. I really would. Trout gets me the insurance. Mike Trout. Oh my God, I could kiss you. Rasmussen's going to be done. We're going to bring in Kerkering. Come on, Orion. They pinch ran. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But we get out of danger. Oh my God. Even more insurance would be super nice, but we're not going to get it. We go top 9. We're going to bring in Helsley. And we did it. We take the advantage because of that man right there, Mike Trout. Oh my God, we have beaten Ohtani twice. The one pitcher that I thought we were going to get shelled by is the one pitcher we've beaten twice in this World Series. And we are 1 game away from a world championship here in year number 3 of the franchise. Mike Trout wants this bad boy so effing bad. Who do we give the ball to? This is the most important decision of the entire World Series so far. Who do we give this ball to? Do we give it to Tobias Myers? I can't give it to Mackenzie Gore. I simply can't. His ERA is almost 10. And I don't think I can give it to Luis, can I? It's risky to give it to Luis. Because if for some reason we lose this game and we go to Game 7, I really would like Luis to pitch Game 7. But if I give it to him here in Game 6, and if we don't win in Game 6 and he pitches, then he can't pitch in Game 7, obviously. I'm going to give it to Mackenzie Gore. Oh, that feels disgusting. That feels really disgusting to have to give it to Mackenzie Gore, but I believe. I mean, he's our ace for a reason. He's got a pitch. Zach Neto, solo homer. That's what I'm talking about. Devers RBI single. We're hitting Tyler Glass now, something I couldn't say last game we played against him. It's 3-0. Tommy Edman scores a run. Mackenzie, please, thank you. Come on, Mackenzie. All you have to do is just get out of these innings. Just eat some innings, Mackenzie. They pulled Tyler Glass now for Dustin May, who we have rocked in this World Series. Come on, Mackenzie. I just need you to go maybe a couple more innings. That scores 2 runs to tie it. Mackenzie, no. He's done. He's done. Ben Joyce is coming in the 7th. 1 run scored. The Dodgers take the lead. Oh my God. Solo homer, Teoscar. It's 5-3. Ben Joyce is done. Uceda coming in. It is the top of the 9th. For the first time in the episode, we are going to jump in. Top 9. We are 3 outs away from going to Game 7. Can we rally and win this World Series? It all comes down to this. The Dodgers are going to look to close it, but we cannot let them do it. This has to be our greatest rally we've ever had. And a 3-2 pitch to Zach Neto, called strike 3. Not off to a good start. Already down by an out. Come on, O'Neal. Get the rally going. O'Neal Cruz, grabbed by the second baseman, Tommy Edman. I think it's Tommy. It could be somebody else. I can't tell. That doesn't look like Tommy Edman, actually. It's more. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. And we are down to our final out just like that. Oh, my God. We had the chance, and we let it go in the later innings. Rengifo, he had a grand slam in this World Series. Come on, boys. Why does it always have to be so dramatic? Why can we not just sweep a team? We couldn't even sweep the A's in the wild card round. Why did we have to make everything so dramatic? I promise you I'm not doing this for the content purposes. If I could win, if I could sweep every team in this postseason, I would have done it. Trust me. I'm not all about the dramatics. But here we are. And that's a strikeout to win the game. Dodgers force Game 7. I honestly didn't think that was going to be a strike, if I'm being totally honest with you. I thought it was going to be a ball. The Dodgers force Game 7. And it really wasn't even Mackenzie's fault, which is kind of strange because usually it's always Mackenzie Gore's fault in this postseason. It really wasn't even Mackenzie Gore's fault. We just did not get the bats woken up at all in that game. And we will have an unfortunate Game 7. I guess it's a good thing that we didn't pitch Luis Gil then, because he will pitch in this game. But I can't believe that we're here. We had it in our hands in game 6, and Rengifo starts with a solo shot. What a way to start the game 7. See, this is when we do good. When we just build and build and build on the momentum. We start hot. Rafael Devers solo homer. It's 2-0. Come on, Luis Rojas has dominated us in this World Series. It's 3-2 Dodgers. Come on, man. Why? I'm going to have to pull Luis. He wasn't full energy to start the game anyway, so... And I can't let him throw in meatballs. You got to be kidding me. I think I'm going to have to jump in here. It's game 7. Down 3-2. Top of the 7th. I got to jump in. It's my only hope. I got to jump in because I want this to be my actions to force either a win or a loss. If we're going to win this game, I want it to be because of me. If we're going to lose this game, I want it to be because of me. I'm not going to let the CPU and the stats and the ratings for my players cost me a chance at a World Series. So if we're going to lose this game, it's because I can't get the job done. But Logan O'Hoppe starts this inning off hot. Automatic double. I really didn't want that to go over the wall because I could have had a triple. But they will pull their pitcher Sasaki, and they will bring in Brusdar. Brusdar Gratterall. Logan O'Hoppe starts the 7th with an automatic double, which is huge. Trout has been unbelievable in this World Series. Not in the Game 7, necessarily, but in this World Series, he has lived up to the hype. I just need one more swing of the bat, Trout. One more swing of the bat ties this game and possibly gives us the lead, depending on what kind of hit it is. Come on, Trout. I know you won a World Series so bad before you call it a career. And I keep saying that he's going to retire. I don't know if he's probably going to be back next year. I'm just saying that we might not get another chance like this while Trout is in his last years. And I swing and a miss. I was early on it. Because Trout's going to keep regressing. He's already a 75. He's going to keep on regressing and regressing. He's going to be at the point in a couple years where if he hasn't retired already, he's going to be not even worth having on the team anymore because he's going to be useless with his overall and ratings and stuff. So this is the last chance, really, that I think that we have to win one where he's actually a contributor. And James Wood's going to tie it. He bloops it into left center field, and we will tie it at 3. James effing Wood. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, James. Blooping it into left, giving us that tie. So now no matter what, we cannot lose. But I'd really like to take the lead. Big Christmas. He has not been consistently good in this postseason, but he's had moments here and there. Which is really like the definition of what Jhonkensy Noel is at a big league player, but he might have just given us the lead. 80 speed, I'm sending him home. James Wood will come across the plate to score, and the Los Angeles Angels have the lead in Game 7. And it's Jhonkensy Noel. Big Christmas. He put that really well placed into left center field at the wall. And with only one out, we lead 4-3. I should probably... Is that going to bloop into right field? Get down, get down, get down. Oh! What a diving catch by Adolis Garcia. I should have went, but I wasn't sure if I pressed the button earlier or not. I didn't want to get caught in a double play. I need to make sure we have somebody warming up. We're going to warm up Kirkering. I'm going to warm up Uceda. I thought that was going to drop for sure. How in the world did Adolis Garcia this far into the future make that diving play? In real life, he's mainly a DH anyway, but Oneil Cruz has given us the insurance. Forget about Adolis Garcia. It's Oneil Cruz who gives the insurance we needed. It's 5-3. Brusdar Gratterall has come in and crumbled, and they're pulling him. They've seen enough. It's going to be Landon Knack, who has, in this postseason, or in this World Series, come in and close the door in a couple of games. We'll see if he can get the Dodgers out of danger, and he will get them out of danger. But we lead 5-3. Oh my God. That's right. Rasmussen's still on the mound. He's still got a little bit of energy, but I want to make sure that I wanted to make sure we had some guys in the bullpen ready to go. That'll be a leadoff single from Torkelson into right field. That's not a good start. That is not a good start. And Torkelson's doing the hip thrust. He's excited. And here comes Adolis Garcia. Made an epic diving catch in right field. 3-2 count. He swung at that. Oh my God. What are you doing, Adolis? That was a ball guaranteed. And that is a ball guaranteed. Ball 4. Runners on first and second, nobody out. This guy, well, how would you even pronounce that? Would that still be Jose? I don't even know. De Paula, I guess. He's got a chance for a double play. Noel Fields on to second. Neto. Double play, runner on third. But we don't have to worry about that. That runner doesn't even exist to us anymore. That runner's non-existent. All that matters is the player at the plate. And that happens to be Dylan Moore, the second baseman. If we can get him out, it doesn't matter that there's a runner on third. But Rasmussen is tired. He is feeling the effects of a long postseason, and he will walk Dylan Moore. I gotta pull Rasmussen. There's nothing else about it. Nothing else about it. It's Josh Rojas, who has been killer in this World Series. I'm gonna bring on Kirkering, who has also been killer in this World Series and in the postseason in general. They're gonna run, but it's ball 4, bases loaded. Mookie Betts, oh my God. Of all the people! Mookie fouls off. Why did it have to be Mookie? Sweeper. Strike 3! That's what I'm talking about! Orion Kirkering! With the bases loaded! Struck out a former MVP, future Hall of Famer. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And we will go to the 8th. Oh my God. There's still time to put even more runs on the board to give us even more insurance. And I would love some more insurance. Just call me Flo from Progressive because I want more and more insurance. Oh man. Knack is throwing some absolute slugs to the plate. 82 on a circle change? I mean, I'm programmed to sit on like 97. And he's throwing some just meatballs out there. I mean, it's working because I am not timing them up at all. Schwarber hits into the shift and it works. Gets past the second baseman. And that'll be a one-out single into right center field. Good job, Schwarbs. Now, we could pinch run him, but I don't think we have anybody on base or on the bench that is like lightning quick. Oh my God, Logan O'Hoppe does it again. He's going to have himself another double. Remember, he opened up this jump-in situation with an automatic double back in the 7th, and he does it again. And they are pulling their infield in for Trout. They don't want me to bunt. Not going to swing at that. Oh, it almost passed the catcher. Will Smith, that would have been insane. That would have been absolutely insane. That's okay. We want to do this the right way. I mean, just a little smacker up the middle would score both of these guys. Come on, Trout. Don't swing at that either. If they want to walk the bases loaded, I guess that's fine because James Wood's coming up. And James Wood has been known to do some damage. That's a smacker. Past the second baseman, it'll score 2. Mike Trout might have just secured himself his first ever World Series. Oh my God. Show some emotion, Trout. You're just a couple outs away from a world championship for the first time in your career. It's 7-3 Angels. We're not doing that. Not swinging to that one. Come on, James. Even more insurance would be beautiful. It would feed families for generations. We need some insurance. And James Wood, not going to give us the insurance, but he will give us a base hit with 1 out. All right, James. I respect it. Solid hit. And he knows it, too. He knows that's a solid hit. And they're going to pull Landon Knack. And they'll bring in Dustin May. Why do they keep going to this guy? He's been absolutely dominated by our hitters in this World Series so far. Why would they keep going to him? He's going to allow another RBI single. Oh my God, why do you keep testing him? Although this might be a throwout. Oh, it's a close play at the plate, but it's going to be safe. It's 8-3. John Kenzie comes up big again. Why do they keep going to Dustin May? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. He'd be in the... I would have cut him off the playoff roster if he was my pitcher. Is that going to bloop? Get down. Oh my God, what is he made of? It's going to be a sacrifice fly RBI to give us a 9-3 lead, but Adolis Garcia has made 2 diving catches in right field today since we've jumped in. What is he made of? Is he actually Superman right now? What's going on? I've never seen him do that before, especially this deep into the career. Like, he's like 36, 37. I might have made a late decision to send him to third, but we might be able to get there anyway, and we do. Center fielder makes an error, and O'Neal Cruz has first and third for Luis Rengifo. I don't know why they pulled it. They put in Dustin May, man. That was a big mistake. He's just not cut out for the bright lights. I should have swung at that. That's my bad. Although it's called ball 2. I'll take that. But that was a pitch I should have hit, really. Could have been another RBI. Come on, Luis. Come on, Luis. Hey, ole, ole, ole. Good sinker that caught the bottom corner of the zone. It's okay. We got this. We totally got this. Rengifo, slapper to second. It'll be the final out, but we have added even more runs. It's 9-3. And Shohei Ohtani will step to the plate to lead off the 8th. Their half of the 8th. Come on, Kirkering. You've been so good in this postseason. So good. And he will get Ohtani to ground to first. That is 1 out. We have neutralized Shohei Ohtani. He hasn't done anything in this World Series. He's been bad on the mound. He's lost 2 of their games as the starter, and he hasn't really done much at the plate. He's got a few hits here and there. I think he might have a home run too, but he has done nothing in this World Series. Not like I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be impossible to get out. It's been their other guys. It's been Josh Rojas, of all people, who has just lit us up every single time he's at the plate. Not somebody I would have guessed when we started this game, or started this episode. And Will Smith will strike out to end the 8th. We are 3 outs away. They will bring in Jose Hernandez. I'm going to warm up Ryan Helsley just to be on the safe side. It's not a save situation, but I want Helsley in the game, I think. We'll see if we can even add more runs in this half of the 9th. Although I'm not too familiar with Jose Hernandez, his pitching style and everything, so maybe we won't be able to hit. Are you going to make another diving catch? Thank God he doesn't. It's an RBI, or it's a leadoff single to start the 9th for Rafael Devers. Come on, boys. They know it. They know it. They don't want to get too excited. They're not showing too much emotion. They don't want to get ahead of themselves. They still got a whole half inning to play against a team as good as the Dodgers. And I swing and miss over top of that stupid slider. Come on, Schwarber. We signed you to be a big-time RBI boy. But I was horrible in that swing. Absolutely horrible in that swing. That's okay. First out of the inning. It'll bring up Logan O'Hoppe, who's got 2 doubles in this game, in the 7th and in the 8th. If he gets another double, that'd be just kind of crazy. O'Hoppe, grounder. That might be a double play. On to second. O'Hoppe might beat the throw. Just in time. It is out. It is a double play, and we are 3 outs away. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? I'm going to call how do I call a mound visit? You know what? Doesn't matter. Just bring him in. I was going to call a mound visit. I don't know how to do that. Oh, it said square. I saw that down the bottom. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We'll bring in Helsley anyway. The 2024 reliever of the year. We're far away from 2024. It's 2027, I think. But it is the bottom of the 9th of Game 7 of the World Series. We are 3 outs away from being on top of the baseball world. Come on. Mike Trout so deserves a World Series, and Torkelson will strike out. 2 outs away. We are the cardiac team of the year. Adolis Garcia steps up. He pops, but it'll go into the stands. And it's a 2-2 count. Come on, Helsley. The slider. Chopper to Devers at third. He fields. No speed for Garcia, and that'll be the second out. We are 1 out away from a majestic miracle season. 1-1 to De Paula. He pops into left field, but it'll go foul into the stands. And what could possibly be the final strike of the World Series? He doesn't take it. I thought I could get him on the 12-6. He doesn't bite on it. Here comes the slider. Doesn't bite on that either. It's 3-2. I'm going to give him the high heat, the stinky cheese, to win the World Series. Strike 3! And the Los Angeles Angels are on top of the baseball world. World Series champions. We have gotten Mike Trout that ever elusive championship that he so desperately deserved. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't actually believe we did it. I mean, just the most dramatic postseason run you will ever see. I don't even know the last time a team has gone to they've gone every single game. It's took them every single game of every single series to win a World Series. We played every single game possible. We played all 3 of the wild card. We played all 5 of the DS, all 7 of the CS, and now all 7 of the World Series. We played so much baseball this postseason that our guys deserve a 2-month vacation, not just like a 2-week vacation. You deserve a 2-month vacation for the work you did right here. You played so much extra baseball, it's insane. But the World Series champions, our second one in franchise history. Obviously, like I said, they won it back in I think it was 2002, but I can't be for sure. I don't remember exactly. But we have won the World Series. The first in this franchise that we're doing, this rebuild. And we got Trout the World Championship. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted Mike Trout so badly to win a World Series. And I didn't want to just win one where he's just on the team. We're just lugging him along for nostalgia purposes. Where he's like a 60-something overall and he's just here for the vibes. I didn't want him to do that. I wanted him to actually be a contributor, a notable contributor on the World Series team. And he was that for sure. John Kenzie Noel, of all people, Big Christmas, is the World Series MVP, and James Wood is playoff MVP. Very well deserved from each and every one of them. Trout was a close second, but James Wood was just too good in that World Series to finish it off. But Mike Trout almost got himself a playoff or a postseason MVP. Big Christmas had some big World Series moments, that's for sure, especially in that game we jumped into, Game 7. And that is going to do it for the video. Next episode will be the postseason, or the offseason, I mean. And just because we won the World Series does not mean I'm going to take it easy in the offseason, because we have to look ourselves in the mirror and take a look at this 1 through 5 in the starting rotation, and we need to ask ourselves a serious question. Are these guys the ones that can keep us consistently good for the long haul? Do we trust Mackenzie Gore? Do we trust Luis Gil? I kind of trust Luis Gil because he was at the end of the day, our most consistent pitcher in the World Series. Tanner Bybee, or Beebe, whatever his name is. He won the Cy Young in the regular season this year, but he was god-awful in the postseason. Tobias Myers, I didn't expect much from him. He didn't give me much. Bobby Miller was atrocious. He's off the team for sure. He might not even get a letter telling him he's fired, and we might just kick him out the bus. He was so bad in the one game. He pitched an inning and 2/3. He was god-awful. I've never seen anything worse. The bullpen might need a little bit of work as well. So there is still things to do in this series. Just because we won a World Series doesn't mean that we're going to take it easy. Because also, we have the debut of Ailey Perez, our former first-round pick in the very first year of the franchise. And he looks like he's going to be fantastic. So we also got to find a spot for him because he's going to be in the big leagues next year. He's starting the season. He's starting year number 4 with the big league club. He's going to make the team. So what do we do with Logan O'Hoppe? He can't play anything other than catcher. I think we could probably get away with Eiley Perez playing a little first base. He could probably play a little first base if we add that to his repertoire. He could also DH, obviously, because Schwarber's going to continue to regress, even though he had a very good season and a very good postseason. He's also a free agent this year, so he might just be out the door anyway. But we got a lot of youth. We've got O'Neal Cruz, who's 28. Not necessarily youthful, but still, you get what I'm talking about. 27 for Ohapi. James Woods, 24. 25 for Noel. 26 for Neto. Perez is 19. Campbell's 24. Shawneel's 25. We've got youth out the wazoo. Emmanuel Rodriguez is 24. We've got youth in spades. The next generation. And we haven't even talked about our pitching staff with Caden Dana, Thomas Gillian, who was our first round pick from 2026. He's also potentially a great player. He's going to play in AAA next year. At least he's going to start in AAA next year. Maybe one of the guys to replace the starters we have right now is already in our rotate or in our roster. I have no idea. I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to have to look outside the organization for another year at least. I don't think Gillian's obviously ready. I don't think Caden Dana's ready. Not yet, at least. I like Kirkering. I like Ben Joyce. I like Rasmussen. I like the bullpen a lot. But it could use some work. Maybe. Helsley was great as well. But yeah, this is probably going to be the matchup to look at. I might even just go into him right now and give him first base as a secondary position because I feel like he could play that. So, because his fielding's not too bad. So if we go to, yeah, I mean, look at these stats. Like his fielding's 65. That's fairly decent to play first base. So I think he can do it. But that is going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Another absolute dramatic finish. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.